All right, so let's take a look at this. So Cursor released 1.0 version a couple of days ago, and with that they released MCP one-click install. So let's do a quick video about that and take a look at how this works and try out these new MCP tools and the one-click install process, how that looks. So let's first take a look at these official MCPs and yeah, let's just go through a bunch of them, see how the installation process looks like. So let's start with Notion. Add Notion to Cursor. So it keeps us open the Cursor. We do that. It automatically asks if we want to install the server, MCP server. Then we click install and loading tools, 10 tools enabled. All right, so I already tried this Notion. So let's do this one. Let's log in, log out, and then this would be the default version. So first, let's do Lynch login. So let's click log in. It wants to open a link. It redirects us to Notion. We can check the permissions, but we can't change any of them. So these from these are fine since we can't really change them. All right, then let's go to select pages, select all, allow access, and then it redirects us to Cursor. And let's see what that looks like. All right, and then we have 10 tools enabled, and we can take a look at this one. And let's do Sonnet 4. And what do we want to do? Do I have any comments in Notes? So let's see what that does. Wrong tool. Right, so we can take a look at what this results in non-tool. All right, so somewhere I think we can set this so it can actually automatically run the different tools. But anyway, you do not appear to have any comments. Sure, fine. But it looks like it actually contacted Notion to group if I have any notes, comments, and apparently not. Let me see. I don't like that I have to all the time. Completion sound, let's enable that. Custom mode, sure. Yeah, include full project contact. Project structure is good to have. Web search tool, yeah. All right. And auto run mode, yes. Let's continue with that. And also let's disable MCP tools protection. Let's just let the agent run MCP tools automatically. All right, so now we should have easier time with running the MCPs. Right, and what's next? All right, allow access stuff work. Let's get rid of that. Figma, I don't have an account to Figma. We can take a look at this. Requires running Figma local to host your MCP server. Check out the official. All right, we can take a look at that, but I am not going to run this right now. All right, so it's in beta. Dev full seed, I'm not going to subscribe for this, subscribe to dev for this. All right, generate code from selected frames, extract design context, code connect. All right, and here are the instructions for that. All right, but let's skip that one. Linear, open Cursor. Yep, that looks good. Then linear again needs login. Cursor requesting access to linear. Let's approve that. Yep, that's fine. Open cursor and open. And what do we have here? All right, list comments, create comment, get issue, give branch name, list issue, create issue. All right. Let's do a new chat. And can you please list the issues I have in green? Let's see. All right, so notice that there's MCP tool for that. Run tool, I think you should be able to run those. We did enable it, right? Now, where is the MCP tool protection? Oh, we turned it on. Oh, yeah, no, that was not the intention. It looks like you currently don't have any issues assigned to you in linear. All right. What else can you do? Right. Now you do this to projects instead. I think it might have listed my issues, not the issues that are like overall. List projects. Appears that there are no projects visible in the workspace either. All right. Can you list all of the issues, not just the issues assigned to me? I can stay away last. All right. Yeah. So it's contacted linear and found a bunch of or issues or tasks in there. Works like a charm. What's next? All right, this is done. We can close that. GitHub. All right, let's open cursor. So the GitHub MCP server requires Docker and GitHub personal access token. Right? Yeah. So I don't have Docker on this system right now. I had some issue with that. Tried to install it, but it doesn't work. So we'll just ignore this one and move on. But if you have Docker, you can just generate a new personal token for yourself, and then cursor can access to your GitHub. Very nice, very useful. Anyway, moving on. Playwright. Let's see what that does. All right, so Playwright uses npx and it installs this one. Let's try this. I don't think I have npx installed on this machine, so this should just fail. Looks like there's some problems with Notion. All right, so here's the thing. If you have something failing in the MCPs, you can go to view and output, or problems. Was it output? I think it's output. And from here, MCP logs. And here you can see everything happening. All right, so there's an internal server error to Cloudflare apparently. And here we go. So user Playwright npx is not recognized as an internal or external command. All right, so I don't have npx installed. Let's not install it right now. So the Playwright doesn't work. When a different machine, I already tried Playwright. I had npx installed, but for some reason, the Playwright MCP latest did not install. Some problem with that. Don't know what. We managed to get that fixed. Let's just disable that and take a look at something else. All right, Sentry. I don't think I have accounts to any of these other ones. But we can take a look at a couple. So Sentry. All right, looks like this is as easy as the couple first ones. Sentry needs to log in. But and if I had Yeah. All right. So I would create a account and then connect to Sentry. All right. Pretty straightforward. Works pretty similarly to Notion and Linear. Just click add to cursor, login. Looks like a channel. I'm assuming all of these work similarly. There might be npx, there might be Docker, there might be other installation mechanisms. Feel free to try these yourselves out. But let's go to context 7. So this is an interesting project that takes up-to-date documentation for LLMs and AI code editors. So basically, the agent can use MCP to ask context 7 for up-to-date information on any project or framework or anything that it might be using, and should help a lot with the agent having up-to-date information in context on how to use N8N or Fast API or Next.js or what have you. So I saw that they also adopted the one-click install, and I wanted to try that out. So I think, there we go, installing Cursor. So for here, we can just, all right, there's a remote server and then there's a local server. Let's try the remote server. How does this work? So add to Cursor, open Cursor. And it's, again, the same thing. Just install. And boom, it works like that. All right, let's try something. Please check the documentation on Next.js. Let me see what that does. This is for the first time for me using context 7. So I have no idea what's going to happen. Well, all right. So it looks like it's actually, oh yeah, we can check the results. There's no trade-offs. All right, and this is quite a lot of context for the agent. All right, and summarized everything from that first. All right. So the one-click MCP install works like this. Pretty smooth. Just click install, login, works like a charm. Thank you.